Okay, James Charles update before we get started. I'm going to move it on out now. Just a quick James Charles update. Since his apology, there has been a total, get ready, drum roll please, 15 boys in total have made allegations against James for sending an inappropriate message, and 9 of them are minors. Congratulations, James Charles. Those are major league numbers right there, boy. 9 minors have come forward with receipts against James Charles. That boy is in the Hall of Fame.
It's mind-blowing.
He's right up. He's right up there with like Barry Bonds, you know, Mark McGwire. You remember when he broke that home run record? That's James Charles.
It's just like all the people liking his the video too. Like all the likes and support now. It's like,
well, it just goes to show how. I think, if anything, it just goes to show how his young fans don't understand. His fans are young. Because anyone with a fucking brain, right, who's over 18, right?
Yeah.
There's nobody over 18 that still supports James, right? That's impossible.
PewDiePie. He defended James from the Tati video. He defended...
Oh, that's old.
He recently collabed with James Charles.
That unsettled me, but it was filmed before like the controversy blew up. I think that.
But he has something to say about everybody. He doesn't have anything to say about this, considering he just collabed with him. Maybe you should be like, I don't support this shit.
I have not caught up with PewDiePie, so I can't say definitively if he has or has not said anything about it.
He hasn't. I watch him. I keep up with him.
You watch everybody. How much people do you watch?
Well, I do a lot of working out. I'm always on the elliptical and I watch people.
Isn't he just like usually making Minecraft videos and shit? Like,
yeah, but I like to listen to him talk because I always think like, oh, maybe he's gonna mention some tea.
I see.
I used to never watch him. I didn't give an F about him. But.
Well, anyway, so 9 minors, folks. 9 minors. So shout out to James.
What was that Rami Malek thing?
What's that?
What'd you just close out? It was Rami Malek. What is that?
Oh, I was trying to find the. I was trying to find the fat
to
picture.
keep the show on the rails, you guys.
When you were talking about it earlier, I was trying to find the fat picture you were talking about.
We already showed it.
Okay.
I know this is from forever
guys,
ago.
I'm trying so hard to keep this show on the rails.
Our show, so I
know, but somebody's got to keep it on the rails.
Maybe I want to go on the Rami Malek rail.
We already been on the Rami Malek rail. How much longer you want to talk about Rami Malek? You dream about Rami Malek. You talk about Rami Malek. You fucking obsessed. You watch it. His whole life is about Rami. AB looks like Rami Malek. You want to have him on a guest?
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Done.
What if he did? That's so meta.
I'd be like, I remember when you were fat. Can't hide from me.
You would be, yeah. We're at okay. Ooh,
okay. And then just a shout out to Morphe, right? Yeah, I can't believe it's Morphe. That just doesn't seem right. I thought it was Morph.
Morphe.
Like Morphe is just like, ooh. I like Morph better.
Yeah, I don't really get the
because Morph
thing.
is like cool, morphine.
Morphe's trash cosmetics. They support trash people, and your product sucks. It's overpriced and it caused me to break out. Morphe, you suck. Keep supporting Jeffree Star, James Charles, and all these other.
Well, Morphe is still promoting James products despite James confessing to having inappropriate contact with 2 minors and 6 more. Confessing
to actual minors.
Here's their post saying, "Oh, his pigment is popping."
They dropped shade so quickly, and they
X James Charles palette. Let's go! Look at him popping off the screen.
Wow!
Look at him popping off the screen. He can almost pass as 18, folks. This is a 16-year-old. He could almost pass as 16. Let's get him in the. Well, this is a good promo to get into the DMs of James Charles, folks. Brought to you by Morphe palettes.
And Noah Beck saying, "Oh, he can bounce back from this." You don't bounce back from being an actual P word. I hate Morphe so much. Like, besides having a shit product, you're just shit people that you're supporting this. Like, because of this is why James keeps going and keeps thriving, because he has Morphe like paying his bills. He doesn't need anything else.
Well, yeah.
He has like Morphe lining his pockets, and you guys are disgusting and gross. I mean, he admitted to it. It's not even like, let's stop with the, allegation. It's not allegations. He admitted to it. It's a crime. That's it.
We didn't actually talk about it because it happened and we both talked about it individually. So it's like,
I didn't talk about it individually.
But like, yeah, he was like, he's like, yeah, I did it. He's like, yeah, I did it. I'm sorry.
Did you talk just, there was a YouTuber that went to prison for 10 years who's in prison for doing similar. I don't know if you want to, I know we have to do the satisfying. I want to do this.
We're almost done. We've almost got there. We've almost made it through. This YouTuber, Austin Jones, interestingly, I didn't know about this. You told me about it. Austin Jones is a former musician who was active on YouTube from 2017. Wow, 10 years. He's an old school one. Prior to his arrest for production of child P word in 2017, he was asking underage girls to twerk for him. He had apologized. We're so sorry. Sound familiar? James was like, look, I'm sorry. We're gonna work through this. We're all together gonna work through this. Well, this guy Austin Jones is in prison, currently serving a 10-year sentence in federal prison. Shout out to his family.
He was asking for underage girls. James is asking underage guys. And I really do think there is, once again, that sort of mentality where we always talk about it, where it's like if it's happening to guys, it's like not as serious as if it's happening to girls.
Well, clearly, I feel like if this was girls, it'd be like on Fox News with Tucker
This
Carlson.
was on Fox News. Austin Jones went to prison. James Charles is still getting promoted.
It'd be like this whole, if it was young girls, it'd be Tucker Carlson be like, our girls are under attack by well, it wouldn't be gay, but it'd be like, YouTube is destroying our culture and our young girls are under attack and there's predators online. And they'd be like a whole media frenzy about it. But then it's like,
it's crazy. It's so frustrating. That's like the most frustrating thing. It's so frustrating.
Well, anyway,
and still getting promoted. He's not even getting dropped. Like,
we love James. So I wanted to ask you, actually, do you think he's going to be totally fine coming out of this?
it's hard to tell. Like long term, no, but maybe like short term, yeah. But like it'll happen. It's just like with anybody after a certain amount of time, and it does catch up to them because you know what? Like these people who are sick like this, they keep doing it. Normal people would be like, I got caught, not gonna do it again. But sick people like can't help themselves but do it again.
He's
like,
sick because he's apologized. He's been accused of this. He's been given. Ela made this great point when we talked about it on Friday. She's like, he's already got his second chance,
right?
And now he's back here apologizing for having done it. Like what? Now we know like 15 times, 8 of them being minors.
Second, chances, the Tati thing, like all of that, yeah.
So I think now that people are, I think he's going to keep making videos, but now he's not. I think all these mega celebs and brands are not going to want to associate with him. So, I
mean, I guess that's like getting closer to like getting him help because he's like literally sick and he'll keep doing it. And like these, 16-year-olds will, it's just so gross. Like,
well, anyway, I analyzed the whole fucking video on Friday at painful detail. So if you want to watch that, that's there. But
it's 4 hours long. Don't.
Well, you got time to watch everybody's fucking content on YouTube.
I watched it.
You watched all of it? No, you didn't.
I did. I tried to be cool, but like I watched it. I did. I had Benihana. My belly was full. I was like,
you watched all 4 hours?
Yeah, I had my blanket.
So
Moses was his mom. He came home and had chocolate, so we watched the end of it. You were still going when Moses got home.
Weren't you excited that you were in the final round of the soundbite battle?
I was, but you guys were kind of shitting on me, being like, we should put her in the same category together.
You were watching. Why do you pretend like you weren't watching?
I don't know. I try and be cool.
It's not cool. It hurts my feelings.
Oh, really? I don't want to be like a noob and be like, okay, so the last H3 podcast was really good, except I wouldn't, you know what I mean? I don't want to be that person.
Yeah, but you're also kind of like, you don't have to be like, I watch everything, blah, 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 but like, you're like, I watch, literally.
No, I watch everything because I watch everything.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I'm glad. Well, my fear was going to be Trisha to Trisha head off, and it would be like,
I don't like that though. And then you guys were like, oh, thank God. Like, and I was
it was love to you. It was just that.
It wasn't love to me.
Yes, it was.
I had two categories that were killing it, and you guys were like, we should just put it as one. We messed up, and I was just
we should have. I mean, they were
why?
Because
obviously
they're
not. I killed all the other ones. Obviously, my sounds were better than half the sounds you guys chose. So you're welcome.
Well, didn't win, and then.
Because you guys were pushing so hard, like, oh, not Trisha. No, this one has to win. So, of course, people are going to be like, okay. Well,
you never had a chance against Shout Out to the Family. That's so not true. You never had
Literally
a chance.
have no idea what that even was.
Well, it won handedly. It beat everybody. Mm-hmm. It even beat the semen as a type of milk.
It went too long, if I'm being honest, but I watched it.
Yeah. It went while we were having some technical issues. We kept crashing and dropping. Anyway, we actually made it through everything we wanted to talk about. Hi.